All right, from Kingman's Cerbat lanes here for the title match of today's JBT event, dual Arizona and Mojave events. To the right, that's the handicap title match just getting started. Tiana Toman-Smith has won 2 matches to get this point. She's taking on newcomer Madden McKinney, and she has to win this match by 35 to tie and 36 to win, and she'll try and start her 3rd consecutive spare after Madden went double open. But we're going to get one shot of Nicholas Arnott here. He was the 2nd seed, but Brandon Rothers won his 2nd consecutive match. Nick was throwing the ball really good today, but ran into a speed bump against Speedy, this kid. As Brandon will advance to take on top seed Andrew Lennox over there in scratch. Gianna beats Madeline Serafini for the girls scratch title earlier today, with lots of new faces in girls scratch this year for sure. And then got by Isabella Smith in round 1 of the step ladder, and got by old Giggles Boberski in game number 2. It was very weird writing Brendan's name in the handicap today. He's unable to bowl righty right now and has rapidly learned how to bowl lefty. So, joking aside, very cool to see Brendan do that. I still can't believe some of the noises that came out of Brendan today. It's like a flat tire under pressure. He started, he's lost his, some call him Giggles. He absolutely lost him. I still haven't gotten an explanation. I'm sure he will at some point. Opening the 4th for Toman and wasting no time as Madden. I gave him the deal. He said, "Oh yeah, PBA style." He is an excited youngster. So a chance for dual Havasu wins. Madden from Havasu. Everybody knows Andrew Lennox is from Havasu. His 14, his brother says, is by far his best bowling tournament result. He does some competitive go-kart racing as well. And another Gumby wrist. I don't know how they do that. Throw it back up at the 610 and cover it, no problem. Lennis won 2 titles and was runner-up in handicap all-star, handicap all-conference bowler of the year last year to little guy Harvey Howe. Made a success. He couldn't wait to bowl scratch. That happens every year. There's a whole pile that just need to get up into the scratch division. Made cut at Desert Open and lead the pack today at a high-scoring field at plus 295 for his 7 games. Those are practice shots over there. Madden did a couple JBTs last year, but ready to hit it full time this year, and a 2nd open. Keeps essentially an even game on the scoreboard, but again, 35 wins is what Tiana has to make up. To capture her 2nd title, she won at Winnetka, or basically their home house last season. And lapped the field at Winnetka actually last season. So when she's on, she is on. Off on that ball. Talk about that girl scratch vacuum. Kendall out here, and then Avery and a few others. And then, of course, Caitlin with 8 billion girl scratch titles. They're all off of college, and this is a great opportunity for some new young girls to come out and make their mark. And Tiana definitely capable of being one of them. Squirrely frame there will put her behind by 12 on the board, plus 35 more, and they're already halfway through this match. Brandon, of course, off to the great start with that Desert Open win. Started the new season back in August for his 14th career JBT title. Talk about bowler when he's on, Speedy B is that. So all these two-handers throw incredible strike balls. This is powerful even by a two-hander definition. It's just Robert Smith out in SoCal, the pro, used to be called Maximum Bob, so it's just all max all the time. Well, here's Maximum Roth. Just a 1.5 step approach. It's all upper body muscle, and that's dead perfect into the 1-3. Toma's got another tricky spare to shoot at, and this time we'll only get 2 out of the bucket. That's 3 opens in a row for Smith, and a giant opportunity for McKinney. Boy, if there's a shot clock, McKinney would not have a problem with it. coaches are exasperated, saying, "Take your time, slow down." That's not in his DNA. You know, we used to record these matches on actual tape, and I loved it when we had a bowl like in the finals because I, save dozens on tape. Yeah. Win or lose, the challenge early in the season for these handicap bowlers is they have to deal with massive re-rates until things kind of settle down. Once you get enough tournaments in that, will go way up. This handicap will go way down. That, forget about it. Easier said than done, of course. Another challenge for Spare where wheels kind of falling off. The challenge has been so good all day and in the step ladder. And of course, this guy is now a scratch finalist. Made his first scratch top four today. Oh, no, thank you, Brett. And corrected my camera angle. It's like got a good shot of the Rain Lacona Memorial Truss. So about 20 years ago, a kid named Rain Lacona needed a strike to win. I think he was on 22 actually. Threw it good, ran it out, got the strike straight into that truss. Full speed. I think there's still some DNA. Stupid. Poor Rain. He was never the same after that. Tolman gets the spare, she's in trouble here. Ah, pretty shot there though. She's got room for 190 on the scoreboard. As the scoreboard notifies, he's got 3 frames remaining. Thanks, scoreboard. No, out of trouble there. Thanks, big thanks to Krista and the whole team here at Kingman for having us. Krista, part of that long-standing NATO royalty bowling family. Yeah, the number's up to 610. Back at it tomorrow, 9 a.m. Almost everybody here will be there. It should be a bigger crowd tomorrow as Rother rips yet another messenger. Think about the scratch bowler of the year this year. Obviously both Harnett kids, Rother, Gage. Don't count Andrew out of this either too. He was stuck in handicap because he was doing well enough in points where it was the right thing to do. And he's obviously proven to be capable of hanging out in this division. Right at beating at plus 169. Low game today of 223, so super consistent all day long. Lots of good scores today. Nick at plus 177 right qualifying. Cameron did most of his damage in the semis. Plus 89 all the way up to plus 242 in just 2 games. That break there, I hate that hit. That like sort of half pocket 7th inning, gross. Gross. Meanwhile, Madden with spare strike and just about has this thing locked up. He might win this game scratch. Off to see JBT grad Mike Fagan and his center in Albuquerque next week. What happened to Jason? Finally had our first 300 of the new season. Jason Goodsite had 12 in a row for that. Almost had a second. Briggs Robeson tossed 297 about 2 minutes later. He only missed the cut by a couple pins. I haven't looked at that yet. I hope that 300 wouldn't have made the cut and 297 missed the cut. He was the first person out. I don't remember if it was less than 3 points. That would be so painful. Well, it's going to be a runner-up finish for Tiana, but an excellent performance. Look how far. I didn't realize Brandon was standing that far out. He is 4 feet from the foul line right now. If you can generate that much ball speed with that short an approach, more power to you, man.
Trying to slow it down.
Well, of course. He's been trying to slow it down since 1988. Yeah. Linus has thrown good shots, but he's got to feel just like he's getting steamrolled right now. Nice ball there, too. He and his little sister Sarah won one of the big national tournaments over the summer. And forgive me, I don't remember exactly which type it was, but it was like a mixed doubles USA bowling out in Green Bay. Either way, it was a heck of a performance. And Sarah was outgunning Andrew for a time after last season and really could use that break, but cannot roll the 2-8. And right now it's a victory lap for Madden. Plenty good. He will win the match stretch. No stinking 30 pins, which is good because he ain't getting them tomorrow. But he'll worry about that tomorrow. Right now it's celebration time. A Rother-esque backup ball at the 6. Woo! Brandon loves it. Mr. Rother likes it. I thought that Brandon's key to victory at Desert Open, by the way, was the fact that he finally trimmed his hair. Of course. Just be careful you don't cut it. Big brother just said, can I go out there? Heck yeah, just there you go, go for it. Ouch, ugly 4-9 from Brandon. There you go. That, kids, is what it's about. Meanwhile, Brandon will be happy to know that I got the hug instead of the 4-9 on camera. Oh!
And that would have counted. That's legal. Right?
I guess. No.
Yeah.
The ball. I thought it was a pin, not a ball. I was looking over there. No, the ball. That would have been a dead ball scenario. If he had knocked the pin out of the turd or whatever machinery is up there, that would count. But no, the ball cannot do a billiards thing. And I told you he's powerful.
Now we have a chance to review that because we've got to.
Yeah, we would have, yes. Yeah, so anyway, so he finally trimmed his hair before Desert Open, and he clearly hasn't done it since. So maybe it wasn't the hair after all. 126 for 6 is the score over there. So Linus trails by 18, spare working years. Got time, but not a ton of it. Pretty ball there. Boy. Andrew could easily have front 7 here. His bowling is a cruel game. That's really thrown 7 good shots. And instead of having the front 7, he doesn't yet have a double. I'd love to change that right here. Can he get in that left lane to finally carry? Nope. Oh, nope. Yeah, won't carry on the other side either.
Left lane's kind of
For the Havasu sweep here, but it's going to have to come from
really deep.
18 back in 2.5 frames to make that happen. Nice spare, but a subdued reaction. He knows he might need some help here. After the 4-9 the last time on this frame, even higher this time. 6-7, and we got an interesting scenario here. If he gets 1 out of this, he'll have a 154 through 8. He would lead by 6. I think you make sure of the 1 here, even though we would love to bounce his ball out, bounce the pin out, throw himself down the lane, anything else that he does. That's a good point. So the good news there for Andrew is that he gets some pins back on the bench. The bad news is he's got to finish on that left lane. Don't die, Tiana. My goodness. Oh, Tiana's just falling all over herself over here. Well, conversely, Brandon loves this lane. Let's see if he can continue it. You bet. He gets that 7-pin to tickle over, that all-important strike in the 9th frame. He's still got room for 214. The best Andrew can do is 208. Imperative for Andrew that he gets at least a double somewhere along the line to force a mark. 3 in a row to force a strike. Alright, so now 197 backs. Still forced Brandon to get the first hit of the 10th. Good job with the spare. What it comes down to is, can Andrew find a way to double on this left-hand lane where he has yet to find a way to strike? And close. Last shot wasn't very good, but all the shots before that were very close. Ooh, ball change. Whoa, what a great ball change. The 10th frame's different ball. He really gave that some angular right to left. That is trusting your own game and knowledge of your own equipment. But he still has to do it again to make it matter. Close. Gets the 7 to trickle over. Finally, that 7-pin falls for Linus and forces Rother to get the first hit. Assuming that he gets 8 or more on this ball, which I should not assume whatsoever. That is a dumb assumption on my part. Some of these extreme lines, sometimes when you do miss, it's a short count. Well, if he's going to leave that half 7 at one more time, that was the place to do it, because he did get the count that he needed. And after about 7.5 hours of bowling, we're down to 1-shot tournament. Don't strike, don't win. Do strike, win your 2nd in a row.
Put it that way.
As long as he doesn't run into the Rain Lacona Memorial Trust. Trusted himself, made a really good move. Remember, he came up nose high the last 2 times in this lane. Got the ball to at least hold pocket. Really a pretty good shot. Just the bowling gods did not allow it this time. And it will be a Havasu sweep in Kingdom. Havasu about an hour and a half down the road from here, and these 2 guys might move residency. Aren't step ladders cool that way, Cameron? Well, there you go.
He wouldn't be speedy.
Well,
good match, guys.
Despite a very low scoring but exciting match on an otherwise high scoring day. And Andrew Linus is a scratch champion. And he can't believe it.
Good shot, dude. Just didn't fall.
And Matt McKinney's a handicap champion. What a day for Havasu. Let's send another bridge down to that city. Let's give them the Verrazano Narrows Bridge or something for you New Yorkers. Good stuff. Wildcats are 3-0. Everything's right with the world. Tampa doesn't play till Monday, so I'll be calm tomorrow. Everything's fine. Good stuff.
ASU in 45 minutes.